I get it. You don't have to like the nigga. I trust me. I'm not a Kevin Samuels fan. I
Yeah,
watched a
I'm
couple of
not
his
either.
clips, funny clips. I don't watch all his content. I don't digest all his content because I don't agree with all his content. But I will say, when I found out he was like, when the rumors, I just didn't say nothing. Like if you don't like somebody, you don't have to say, bro. Again, Young and Ace, not Julio, you're not on O Block. Like y'all let these lifestyle, these rappers convince y'all it's okay to really be disrespecting the dead. Like these
Yeah, that
drill
shit not
rappers
cool,
really
yo.
got y'all out here talking about, oh, we got a pack. You don't even smoke. You don't even smoke cigarettes, and you talking about putting niggas in the pack. Like, come on, dog. Like, just it's
Yeah,
lame to me. Super
yeah.
lame.
It show who really is like up there mentally, because that's verbatim what I said in response to somebody who gave me that same clap back on Twitter. Bro was like, I mean, he was this, he was that, and who says I have to care? If they don't care, they don't care about the life. I said, if you don't care, all right, cool, show that you don't care versus explaining and going public that you don't care. That's disrespectful. But if you don't care, don't care. Like if somebody famous, somebody dumb famous passes away, and I don't watch them in the slightest, because I didn't watch Kevin Samuels like that, tell you the truth. I'm just a person who's like, oh damn, somebody died. He was a prominent figure. That's tough. But like, I wouldn't even label myself a slight fan. I was just like, oh, Kevin Samuels exists, cool. But regardless of that, what I would 100% have an issue with is when people saw that he died and they're just like, don't care, shrug shoulders, whatever. It's like, bro, don't care then. Just be quiet. Like,
If you
wow,
truly didn't care, you
if
wouldn't
you
say
truly
anything.
didn't care, you wouldn't say anything. Like, that shit crazy. See, I got you.
What?
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 I,
What?
I'm too sick for this, or I don't
Uh,
understand. I don't
What does
understand.
that
bro,
mean?
are you trying?
I don't
You're
understand. I don't
saying
understand.
because Stephen A. and other people critique people's basketball performances, and I say, oh, a nigga's a loser, or this guy genuinely sucks at the game of basketball compared to other professionals. That is a correlation between people glorifying and gloating about someone dying.
Hey,
That correlates to you, Mr.
I've been.
Williams?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is another example of basketball being taken too seriously. I don't know. I truly do not know what that meant. I got
Please
to be
join the
stupid.
Q&A. You got to
Yeah,
explain that one because
yeah. I'm not
maybe I'm just
even.
not.
I
I'm
can't
not.
even
Maybe
go negative. I can't even go negative and
I'm.
go on them. I literally don't know what that means.
No, maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand what you were saying, buddy. Maybe four braining me right now. Like you're really
Yeah,
big braining me. I'm just smooth brain right now because I don't know
yeah.
what you meant by that.
I think
Hold on, real quick.
I can understand people having a negative outlook on Kevin Samuels. One tweet that I saw was like, it's a guy that's internet heavy. He was like, I was on my phone and I saw the news about Kevin Samuels and I turned to my wife and I said, "Damn, babe, like Kevin Samuels just passed away." And he said his wife's response was like, "Who is Kevin Samuels?" And so it was like a reminder to him, like, everybody isn't in the same spheres as
Right.
everybody. As big as you think something is, it's not as big as you think it is. And then, those big people, his wife might go out and actually like do a little reconnaissance as to who Kevin Samuels is and get a small taste of who he is based off of, other people putting videos on the media, on the internet. That's people's first introduction to Kevin Samuels. But like I was told in a space that Thursday or that Friday, to simplify somebody's 53 years of life with 30-second clips.
Not even 53, just the last 2 to 3 years.
And really, I'm just saying, you the whole life, everything he's ever done in his whole life, you've reduced it to 30 seconds. If I had to do the math, 53 would be over millions of seconds. But you reduce that to 30 seconds. And then to even, go crazy hard on the situation. He should have died. I thank God somebody ended him before I had to. Stuff like that is like, again, you work a 9 to 5. You're not even about that life in your own situations. Your boss talks to you crazy. Your significant other talks to you crazy. You got everybody in your life talking to you crazy, but somebody on the internet that you've seen 30 seconds of, you only know 30 seconds of them, has riled you up that you could say these nasty things, and didn't even have the balls to say it when they were alive.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that's just social media. Because even on a smaller scale, I'm pretty sure everyone on this podcast has received some sort of internet hate. People don't know you, but they'll say the wild shit. The pros and cons of social media is, everyone can say what they want, and for the most part, there aren't negative repercussions, like in terms of being banned and censorship. But at the same token, a con is that everyone can say what they want. So it's a product of the system, unfortunately.
Yup. I ain't even gonna drag it. Yup.
I'm not trying to either, but I just want to say before I want to show this last clip, and then we can read on some super chat.
Shit, me and Dom do match.
But I want to say that
Let me change my.
there are a bunch of women. There are a bunch of women out there, who are throwing stones and hiding their hands, pointing out things that Kevin Samuels said. I'm not caping for codifying or anything like that about Kevin Samuels. But just know that I saw you when you jumped to call him gay, and the homophobia that was in there. I remember when they tried to, put those pictures out about Kevin Samuels in the bed with another man with a shirt off and all this stuff. I find it funny that specifically black women, and this isn't a hit piece to black women, but specifically black women, the first thing they say when they don't like a black man is that they're gay. We just lost like 50 people when I said that. Fuck it. I hate when they say that your homophobia is jumping out. You need to check yourself. You are not holier than thou. Even if he is disrespectful, to jump to that lets me know about you. Let me play this clip because I think that this embodies who Kevin Samuels was. Somebody who was self-help. Look at his older work. A lot of young men watching this right now could really benefit from his older work. I know a lot of y'all don't use soap for real. No, y'all don't use washcloths. I know y'all don't own good shoes. I know y'all don't know what cologne is, or y'all don't. I know already. I know a lot of y'all think that y'all are the shit without having shit. And a lot of y'all could benefit from some of Kevin Samuels' words. Let me give you this right here.
If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get you a job. I don't care about your pride. You can't be proud and broke at the same time. Go work, and then you take that money you make from your part-time job, invest some of it, take half of it, invest it to your future. The other 50%, the other percentage, take some, have some fun, go buy your belt, then invest it in self-improvement. Get you a high-income skill. Get you something that's going to give you high-value skills that you can market on, that you can leverage on the marketplace. Whether you're working in corporate America or whether you're going to be doing your own entrepreneurial thing in the future. But men, if you're working, the harder you work, the luckier you get, the more exposure you get.
Self-help and realism, and a lot of people need that.
I've noticed that on social media the last couple of years, people really have a problem with delivery specifically, but they don't even bother like reading into what the actual message is. Whether that be with Kevin Samuels, I know within the basketball sphere, Lowe's gotten that a lot. It's the delivery of
nigga
you Sage. I mean. You hate on KD. It's not that you criticize him. It's the delivery. Who cares, bro? I think there is value in aggressive delivery because some people they just won't listen to the more cordial approach. They won't. It'll just go from one ear to the other. But when there's aggression in delivery, when it's more harsh than not, that shit hits.
That's team sports being pussified. That's teaching being pussified. Mamas babying boys especially. You can't have nobody really talking to you harsh because life is harsh and all that stuff. So when you get to the age, harsh talk affects you. Come on,
Yep.
bro. Come on, bro. I
Yes.
played sports.
All you gotta do is talk a certain level of assertive, not even aggressive, just assertive, and people will dead freak out. It's always like that in anything. As so was mentioned, and even in basketball, bro. You could just say, "Yeah, he sold," and then other people, the other sentence is he had a bad night, and those two sentences are perceived totally different when you're saying the same thing. So.
Mhm.
I don't get it. Let me read through some of these super chats. We got a long list. But before we get to it, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. For real.
Optimistic. That's crazy.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace to
Nah,
Kevin
for real.
Samuels.
Rest in peace, Kevin, bro.
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.